Welcome to this quick info session for the GBE 790 Decision Making for a Sustainable Environment. This presentation provides important resources to make the most out of your upcoming trip to Scotland in March. As a way of introduction, I work in the Cronin Office of International Education in my capacity as director. I work closely with our wonderful faculty in creating these international experiences possible. One of the first steps for you to get a visa to travel to the UK, this is a new requirement, is to apply for ETA. Let me jump to the next slide. But basically, there are three steps. One is to download the UK ETA app. It should look like this on your left, because depending what you type into your app store, there might be many other websites or apps for you to download. So make sure it looks like this one, which is the official one by the UK government. And you also need your passport handy and your credit card. Bentley will reimburse you for the visa, so please make sure to forward the receipt of payment to Katie Shields. And again, once you have submitted your application, you should be receiving an email. Make sure that you receive and save that email confirming that your ETA has been approved. Once they issue the ETA, once they approve it, it's valid for 2 years. Health insurance and medications. It's mandatory that at Bentley we enroll our students in the International Health Plan, and we use CISI. During the first week of December, you received an email confirmation from CISI. So please look up in your Outlook just by typing CISI enrollment. You should see a few attached documents, PDF documents. One is the enrollment card with your name, and the second document is also a policy book. I also want to remind students to not check their medications into their check bag. Make sure that you carry your medication with your carry-on, okay? Same applies for your power bank, for your laptop, for your contact lenses. Allergies may work differently abroad depending on the food and the environment. So if you have seasonal allergies or just allergies in general, make sure that you take your medication with you. And finally, also share the phone numbers of our faculty and staff with your family members. If something happens to your phone, if you forget one day to call them and let them know how you're doing, they might be concerned. Or if your phone is out of service for a few hours, your spouse, your parents, they may panic. So having an alternative phone number to reach you is helpful. So make sure that you share your phone number with your loved ones. Emotions may play a role while you are abroad. You are traveling with a group. The days will be long. There will be a lot of cool stuff happening. And we all act different. So if there is a need for you to speak to someone privately, Bentley has partnered with Protocol. They provide 24/7 crisis support to our students. So you can just dial that number that's on the screen, and you are connected with a counsel that will speak directly to you. So just keep that in mind, a resource you have while you are abroad. We all think about how is it somewhere? Where are we about to go? So, traveling to Scotland is an opportunity to either reinforce or debunk a stereotype if you have one. And if you are an international student, even you're not American, people you think you are American because you're part of a group. So just think about that. Remind yourself about that. Your actions, how you interact with others will be perceived as this is how the group interacts. So make sure that you are a good citizen and that you represent Bentley University well while you are abroad. Another reminder is issues with your own group. If I'm late in the morning, we withhold the whole group late. That will make the group frustrated. So make sure you're not that person. calculate how much time you need in the morning to get ready. Be sure you are on time. And if we are late and we get to the business meeting late, that business may not want us back in the next year. So your actions are directly impacting the program, whether positive or negative. So please remember that. As we all know, things have changed in the past few years. So if local folks might be interested in talking to you, asking your opinion. Um, but if you feel some sort of anti-Americanism happening, polite decline to engage. Make sure that you clear yourself from the conversation. We want to make sure students are safe, and of course, don't be part of any march or stay away from large gatherings. But if someone is directly asking you a question, try to change the topic. Ask about, the weather or their favorite restaurant, or maybe make an observation how lovely the food is or a positive experience you just had. Try not to engage with a political discussion. And if things turn to be a little bit heated, leave the premises. We want to make sure all our students are always safe. Phones and chargers. The hotels most likely will have Wi-Fi, some public sites as well. But make sure that you either activate your own international plan on your phone, or if not, you can always get a SIM card when you arrive. But the group you'll be communicating over WhatsApp, so it is expected that you are always having some sort of coverage. So you're being notified of last minute updates, reminders for a meeting, or also the lovely pictures that the group will be sharing on the WhatsApp group. Scotland uses Type G outlet, but our office will be providing those outlets to you, so you don't need to spend money in buying them. You will get them from Bentley. A quick reminder also about what to take with you on your carry-on. Nice walking shoes. You don't piece for you to also bring back some souvenirs and some gifts for your loved ones. Best practices while we are traveling abroad as a group. WhatsApp, again, very important. That's just going to be your number one when you want to communicate with the group, with the professor, with the co-leader. You won't really like logging into emails and sending emails to each other. Don't leave anyone behind when you are out. If you are with someone, make sure that you're always in pairs and don't leave any of our students by themselves. Make sure also you share with your folks at home the travel itinerary. Are you going to check in with them every day? Are you going to send them photos? Are you going to check in with them every 2 days? Just make sure that you tell them. Remind them also about the time difference. Those are some good tips. As you know, Bentley holds the Title IX policy and the gender-based discrimination at heart. So all the current policies that you're expected to buy on campus, they carry over with you when you are on a study abroad course like this. So this is again a reminder that you are a student on campus, but you're also a student abroad. So everything that applies to you on campus applies to you abroad. Both Professor Bergeron and Katie are resources on site. So if things happen, if you have a question, if you're uncomfortable about a situation that happened, feel free to address that privately with them. Don't wait for you to come home and then share it. Share it on the moment, if possible. Finally, Travelify. This is an app that has the latest schedule of the day-to-day activities. So make sure that you download the app. And if you have any issues, let me know. Let Katie or Professor Berger know. But this is an ongoing schedule with the latest updates. So again, make sure that you have downloaded the app. And finally, Tiny Dragon. I don't know how many of you have seen this, but which is more important, asked Panda, the journey or the destination? And he said the company. So again, we want to make sure that you all traveling well together, you're making the most out of this opportunity and challenge yourself during your time abroad and learn something new and about not just the topic that you are discussing every day, but about yourself. Have a safe journey.